Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Real Cas Perry, and today I am going to start off by saying, listen, sass boxes, you are not my mama. Don't tell me what to do. Sorry. I don't know why. I just did that. Like, yeah, I'm my mama. Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want. I say what I want. I love it when people tell me to shut the fuck up. I'm over here like, girl, don't tell me to shut the fuck up. Do not tell me to shut the fuck up, because at the end of the day, telling me to shut up is exactly the same as telling me not to eat a whole box of Kraft Dinner. Okay? Telling me not to talk about things that don't concern me is exactly the same as telling me not to eat a whole box of Kraft Dinner. I probably shouldn't. It's not good, but I'ma fucking do it anyway. Okay? Now, let's get to work. Oh, I sound so ridiculous. Let's start off with some Reddit stuff, because we all love the Reddit stories, okay? We all love the Am I the Assholes? We all love, let's take a look at what is going on the Reddit today. Am I overreacting literally pops up 17 minutes ago as soon as I, open it up. Okay. So, this one was written by Statistician Do 5085. Am I overreacting for leaving a restaurant mid-meal after the waiter made a comment about my order in front of my entire table of friends? I just stood up and walked out. Maybe? Possibly? It depends on what the comment was, really. I am a pretty easygoing person. I tip well. I say please and thank you. I have sent food back maybe twice in my entire life. And both times, I apologized while doing it. I am not a difficult customer. So, what happened on Saturday is either completely justified or a sign that I need to seriously examine my triggers. I genuinely cannot tell which. Okay. My friend group, of 8 people, went out to celebrate a birthday at a fairly nice restaurant. Not fancy, but the kind of place where menus don't have pictures and the pasta is describing words like rustic and hand-pulled. A sit-down occasion. Okay. Hand-pulled rustic hand-pulled. That is your spaghetti a prostitute that hangs out on a farmyard? Is that what's happening here? That's what. What? Okay. I ordered a pasta dish and asked if I could swap the protein for a vegetarian option, which is a normal request. And the waiter said, yes, no problem, fine. And then my friend next to me ordered a steak, medium rare, and without missing a beat, the waiter looked at her order, and said with a little smile, someone at this table has good taste. Not under his breath, out loud, to the table, with a smile, like he'd said something charming. 3 of my friends laughed, awkward laughs, mostly, but still. I felt my face go hot, and I sat with it for about 90 seconds. I counted. I was trying to calm down, and then something in me just decided no. I put my napkin on the table and said, actually, I'm going to head out. Happy birthday to my friend, and left. I did not make a scene. I did not say anything to the waiter. I just removed myself from the situation that made me feel publicly mocked in front of small in front of people that I care about. My friends texted me afterwards. 2 were supportive, and 3 thought that I overreacted. 1 said he was just joking, which is the sentence I have the least patience for in my language. The birthday friend said that she wasn't upset, but it made things awkward, which I understand, and I feel bad about that part, and I genuinely regret it. But was I wrong to leave? I didn't cause a scene. I didn't ruin the dinner. I just decided that I didn't want to sit for 2 hours being served by someone who'd already told me in front of 8 people that my dietary choices were inferior. Am I overreacting, or was quietly leaving actually the most composed response I could have had? No, you're extremely overreacting, OP. I'm gonna be honest here. It was probably just an actual joke based on the fact that the man himself does not like vegetarian or vegan food, which I'm gonna be honest is valid. It's valid. As somebody who, I don't agree with the meat industry. I think that if we are going to be eating meats and such, we should have them raised on happy farms, or we should be hunting for meat because, best possible quality of life for the animal, blah blah blah, natural, whatever. The naturalness of all of it is genuinely a part of my belief system. However, at the end of the day, I have tried a lot of different plant-based protein options and like vegan food and like the Beyond Chicken nuggets, and I'm gonna be honest, it tastes like smashed up fermented assholes, and I'm not into it. It literally just tastes gross. It's nasty. Personally, and it would be an acquired taste if you were to like be like, oh, it's not that bad, and slowly grow to like it. But for people who just flat out don't like it, that shit is nasty. It is fucking nasty, and so I feel like it is okay to have a little joke like, man, your taste buds are broken. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm sorry, but when it comes down to it, a lot of people who eat that shit, their taste buds are broken. And I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because it tastes bad. It does. It tastes bad. It tastes gross. It tastes unnatural. It tastes like fermented ass goop. It tastes like it should have alcohol in it, but it doesn't. It's like, no. It just tastes rotten, and I wouldn't want to eat it myself because I have tried to eat it myself, and I don't like it, so you are overreacting. However, your friends also shouldn't have particularly laughed about it and tried to write it off. Like, they should have understood where you were coming from, but you do need to definitely re-examine what your triggers are. Like, if you are getting triggered over somebody like making a joke about how they don't like the type of food you eat, there is something fucking wrong. And there is a possibility that you are on the same level as the people who run through the grocery store and steal meat out of people's baskets and scream that it's evil. So if that type of thing upsets you, yeah. However, the fact that you're eating beside somebody who is eating steak, I don't think that you would actually be like that. It's just an example. Anyway, let's go through another R-dash. Am I overreacting? Oh. Am I overreacting to think that it wasn't my fault that my husband didn't help get my daughter ready after being asked? Probably. Getting ready for daughter's dance class this morning, we have about 25 to 20 minutes before we need to leave. I am taking her. She is 7, and we also have a 2-year-old. She can independently get ready, but needs monitoring to keep her on track. I asked my husband to please get her ready. She just needed to put on her clothes, which were out on her bed, brush her teeth, and have her hair brushed. Total time, about 10 minutes. I had washed my hair and so needed to blow dry and straighten my hair, and that's why I asked my husband to help with the exact words, please, can you get our daughter ready? I need to go do my hair. About 5 minutes before we have to leave, I am done, so I check up on how she's doing. And she's in her room playing Lego in her pants, hair not done, teeth not brushed. And when I'm annoyed with my husband that he didn't get her ready, he immediately says, I've asked her to get ready. You should have got up earlier if you needed to do your hair. I've been looking after the toddler. I am so done. He just point blank refuses to accept any responsibility for this, but how am I questioning myself I was out of order? I mean, you both are and are not overreacting. I'm gonna be honest, because you don't know, like, blow dryers are loud. You don't know how much of how out of order the toddler was while he was trying to get your daughter ready, or how well she actually listens to your husband. To be fair to him, you kind of could have just put your hair up into a nice bun instead of having to go in and blow dry and straighten it. Like, your hair can go up wet, dear. And I understand that, like, multitasking with children, multiple kids, is a lot more difficult than it looks. And it's a lot more difficult than it sounds. And I understand that some people have the full-blown ability to do it and some people don't. You, OP, need to understand that you may have the ability to handle both of those kids at the same time, but they probably don't listen to your husband as well as they listen to you. And they possibly are a little bit more wild for him than they are for you, and he likely isn't as good as trying to figure out how to calm them down, as well as multitask and make sure that both of the kids are ready for whatever they have to do at the same time. I can kind of see both sides of this, because yes, he probably should have, like, just continually went in to make sure, like, just hold the toddler, let her squawk, let the toddler squawk, let it do its thing, just make sure it's on your hip, like, it's fine. But at the exact same time, there are a lot of people who are not gonna understand that, especially if you guys are still, like, new parents. And I understand with 2 kids it doesn't seem like they're new parents, but you are still a new parent until you are a grandparent, basically. Okay, I'm sorry to inform you, everything is constantly new. The whole time that you are raising kids, you are always gonna have a surprise. You could have already raised 12 children from other marriages, and you are still going to be a new parent at the end of the day, because guess what? Every kid is a new experience. Every year with every kid is a new experience, and there is never, ever, ever a dull moment. End of story on that one. And like, it is a partnership. It genuinely has to be a compromise when it comes down to, like, parenting. And y'all have to understand each other's strengths and weaknesses. And it seems to me like one of your husband's weaknesses is being able to multitask while handling both of the children at the same time. And sadly, that is his reality. And sadly, because that is his reality, that becomes your reality. It just is what it is, I guess. Oh. Sorry about, like, the way that my voice sounds. I don't even know if I sound right today, guys. Like, I am so stuffed up. My ears are popped out. I feel like my head is full of jello. I have been constantly, like, clearing my sinuses, clearing my ears, clearing everything. My throat feels stuffy. I have been feeling like absolute shit for over a week. I can finally breathe through one nose nostril. I don't know how I sound. I probably sound like a fucking goose. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I am agitated as hell. Like, if I... Oh, hold on. Ugh. Gonna turn on the lights so that y'all can actually like see me. I am probably puffy as fuck. Oh god. Anyways, I'm covered in Vapo Rub. I smell like a peppermint patty, and I'm here. I'm here. God damn it. Bah. I really am. Like, I am stuffed up as fudge. I smell like a peppermint patty. Like, I can't smell Vapo Rub right now. So if y'all want to know why I have not been on for like over a week, it is because I am so freaking stuffed up. I don't even know what I sound like, okay? Like, I have been blowing my nose so much that I'm pretty sure that my eardrums are like basically stuck in the pushed open position, like pushed outwards. It's sad. I don't know if I'm going deaf. Yeah, it's that bad. Like, head colds. He brought a head cold home from his ski trip, and it's just been one of those things. Like, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So that's what's been going on here for the last couple of weeks. I'm just constantly, just fully, just ugh. Yuck. Yucky, 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 yuck. Anyway. Who was what? Anyway. Is there even anybody here? Can I just act like an idiot for the rest of the stream? Just not even realize that I'm streaming because there's like no one here? I'm cool with that. I am alright with this outcome. Alrighty. Next. Am I overreacting for getting out of his car and Ubering home after a message popped up on the dash? Possibly not. Okay. This one was written by Fast Seesaw 2571. Okay, I know that people get upset about the fact that I laugh so fudging hard on the Reddit names, but the way that I read them sound just like in my brain, like the way that my brain reads out some of these Reddit names, it just makes it sound funny, and I can't help but giggle. I don't know why. It's just a giggle. I can't not giggle. I'm a giggler. Okay. So, I, 20 female, have been with my boyfriend, 22 male, for about a year and a half. We live in the same city, and I'm at his place basically every night. I really thought that we were on the same page about everything until last night. Excuse me for the burp. However, that is what I usually think about that situation. You think you're on the same page? Baby, how can you not communicate that shit? Anyway. We were driving to get food, and his phone was plugged into the car for the GPS, and a message popped up on the screen from a girl's name that I didn't know, and it literally said, "Are you coming over later? I miss you." I just froze. I didn't even yell. I asked who she was, and he immediately ripped the cord out of his phone and started acting super jumpy. He told me I misread it. And that was it. It was actually a text from his sister asking about dinner. I told him that his sister has a different name, and he just started raising his voice saying I'm paranoid and always looking for a reason to fight. Nope, dump his ass, throw the whole man away. He wouldn't show me the phone and kept saying that I was invading his privacy by staring at his screen while he was driving. He literally told me that I'm being delusional and that my anxiety is ruining a good thing. I told him to pull over at the gas station, and I just got out and called an Uber because the gaslighting was making me feel like I was actually losing it. No, babe, no, you are totally justified. Run away. Okay? Now, he's blowing up my phone saying I'm immature for jumping out of the car and that I'm too unstable to be in a relationship. And if I'm going to freak out over a random notification, he's making me feel like I'm the one who messed up, but I know what I saw. Am I overreacting? Am I actually being too much, or is he obviously cheating? He's a fucking cheater! Run, babe, run! No, don't listen to that shit. You literally seen a girl who you don't know. You hang out at his house all the fucking time. You know his family. You seen a girl who you don't know pop up on his screen. And let's just go back here for a second. What did it say again? Are you coming over later? I miss you. Be fucking for real, sir. No, we know what you're fucking doing. Dumbass. Oh. No, girl. No, he hiding some shit. No. Ain't nobody that dumb. Ain't nobody dumb enough to think you gonna fall for that, okay? Like, we all know better. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend won't stop peeing in our yard. This one is from U-Braid Shenanigans. I'm gonna be honest, my first reaction to this is, yes, you are overreacting. I am a girl and I go outside and pee in the yard. I live in the middle of fucking town. I'm going to end up on some kind of weird subreddit somewhere. Like, I am going to be the person who does not even know that I am on some kind of freaky website, okay? Just because I'm over here, like, I am more comfortable peeing outside, especially if I'm working. I ain't going to somebody else's house. I don't like going in other people's houses. It makes me feel weird. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I will go hide in the woods behind a bush somewhere. End of fucking story. Anyways, let's get into what the actual story is about before I make judgments, because I'm over here like, no, it's for perfectly natural to piss outside. Like I'm literally acting like I am a gigantic dog myself. I'm over here like, no, I'm not a dog, but whatever. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna read the story now. Okay, so Brain Shenanigans writes, my boyfriend grew up around a dad that peed wherever he wanted to. Same, bro, same. I'm a chick and I took that trait. Okay, anyway. Recently, me, him, and our roommate moved into a house together with a decent backyard, but no larger than half an acre. We have neighbors on both sides of the fence. Yes, so do I. That's why I hide behind the berm. You know, I'm gonna be good. Okay. Both sides of the fence and a studio separate from our house that we use as a creative space. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ever since we moved in, sometimes he would get out of the car and pee on a tree right in front of our house or the bushes next to the neighbor's house, and I told him that it was disrespectful and that people can see. It started to smell, and it genuinely makes me feel uncomfortable because I walk around our yard barefoot all the time, and I collect wood for bonfires and say hi to the neighbor's dog at the fence, etc. Usually, he pees outside even when it's 30 seconds from an unoccupied toilet. I've told him that it makes me uncomfortable more times than I can count. He has male friends come over all the time, and despite knowing that I feel discomfort being in my own space, he has encouraged them to pee right outside my studio. A couple of weeks ago, I saw his friend's full dong while I was outside. He keeps apologizing profusely when I say that it bothers me, but he just keeps trying to be sneaky about it. Okay, no, at this point, they all need to stop because you are literally having to look at penises. This is not okay. They have been told. I don't even see anything underneath of it, but I agree with the top commenter. Spray the men with the fucking hose at this point. They are disrespecting your neighbors. Like, if they're not even gonna try to fucking hide it, and it's literally so often that it stinks, it's not because like, if I pee outside while I'm at home, it's because their toilet is not free. It is genuinely because there is no unoccupied place for me to potty. If I'm at work, I hide in the forested area wherever I'm at, and it's not like a normal thing. It's because I'm not comfortable going in that person's house. This is weird. So, she continues, a couple of nights ago, he walked in from outside, and his pants were halfway off. I asked him what that was about, and he just straight up lied to me. His underwear were a little bit wet when he took his pants off, and I just completely lost it. I had to take a walk to cool off. I told him that he obviously doesn't take me seriously if he keeps doing it, and that I need to move out if this keeps happening. It was really the lying that put me over the edge. Yeah, honestly, because if he had just said, I'm sorry, babe, I just pissed outside, that would have been one thing. But the fact that he lied about it is like, why are you lying about peeing? You had to drain the main vein. Like, calm the fuck down. Am I overreacting? I don't feel comfortable in my own space. His dad and at least 5 of his friends have been peeing in our yard, and that was just in the last couple of months. It starts to smell if it hasn't rained, and I feel like I can't even trust him, and his inconvenience of walking 30 seconds to the toilet is way more important than my comfort or even following through with the promises that he has made me. Yeah, no, you are not incorrect, and honestly, I would move out too. At a certain point, once you're literally telling these guys that they literally can't have pissing contests in front of the spot that you are literally designated just for you, like a common area that has been designated as a creative spot where everybody's going to go and they literally have their dongs out. No, honey. No, you are not unjustified in moving out. Honestly, I probably would have threw shit at them. At the end of the day, there is zero excuse for that type of behavior, especially after they have stated that they're not going to do it anymore because it makes you uncomfortable. Ladies, we have to start demanding the respect that we seek, okay? I'm sorry, but we really do. Like, we have to start demanding the respect that we seek. There is zero excuse for this shit at a certain point. I'm sorry, but there really is. Like, oh, Lord. Wow, we've already been going for like 20 minutes. Okay. So, I do have a next segment actually planned for this, but I do have to re-find it, and that is going to take a second, okay, guys? At first, I have to run to the bathroom, so I will be returning within 12 seconds, and I'm going to make a drink before I come back, too. Hey, buddy. Does it sound okay? Yeah, but does it sound okay through the walls? Does he? He does. He's pissing everywhere, and it's not okay. I'm sorry, but when he has 5 friends and his dad also pissing everywhere and showing their dings to his girlfriend, there's an issue. Yeah. I can't think of that as not weird. Okay, let's see how I do this time. Yep. Not much, but yes. This is how we do. Yeah, Chevrolet Blazer. All right, let's see if this goes better than the first time. Haha, I think I did it. Yeah. Took a tiny bit of practice, but I think I did it. Now, I don't know if this is going to ruin it or not, but I'm going to try to add an extra layer. No, that just kind of made it look cool. Looks cloudy now. I added iced tea. Yeah. Okay, so I have made another one of these things. So I've been practicing. I have made one of those funky. Oh, I put too much in it. Made one of the funky sunrise drinks. I'm actually gonna stir it. Oh shit. Yeah, that calmed it down some. Whew, what did I do? Ugh. Whew. I don't know what I just did to myself, and for some reason so I did put tequila in this, and for some reason every time I swallow, my ears are popping. Shit, that might be a good thing, might be a bad thing, I don't know. Whew. So, let's go see if we can find... Because I'm going to be honest here, I am pretty certain that I found the world's dumbest person. Like, I thought that I would dumb. Let's see if I can make my way down to it. Yes. So,
the deadliest islands.
I said quiet for you for a second. We are going to be looking at Derrita's YouTube channel because this is actually kind of cool, but at the same time, I am pretty certain that this fella might need a little bit of... I'm gonna be real here. I'm pretty sure that he needs, like, some professional psychological help, okay? I don't know how else to put it, but... Look, let's just get to it. Do. Do. Yeah, see? Derrita. And he decided that he was going to explore all of the world's most deadly islands. And for some reason, I'm not sure how or why, every single time this guy goes somewhere, it always has some sort of biological hazard, and he also somehow always hurts himself. Oi. I'm gonna come over here for once. We're never over here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, we're never over here. This one never happens. I should scooch down a little bit. Oh. It's another new one. Okay. Alrighty. So, like I say, today we are going to be checking out Derrita's YouTube channel, and we are going to be watching him go to some of the deadliest islands on the planet, which I'm going to be honest, I would not do. I feel like I would be very, very stupid if I did decide to do that. Do. Okay, so let's see how this one's gonna go. So first things first, because I am a little bit of a menace. Okay, so that is still how I want it. Now, we are also going to open this up here, and hopefully That will just make life a little bit easier for me so that I can see our lovely live chat while we are... Yeah, there we go. I feel like this is just gonna like pop down as I click play, but whatever.
Test biological weapons.
We made it to Scotland. Anthrax Island, here we come, boys.
Are we in Scotland?
I can't believe that they're going to Anthrax Island of all fucking places. Like,
To the edge of the world.
at the end of the day, Anthrax Island of out of anywhere that a person could possibly go, that would be one place that I'm over like, no, do I look like I want to die today? I don't want to die today. No, thank you, sir. And like, they're literally just wearing painters. They're wearing painter suits. Okay?
Basically, we're on the rural roads of Scotland.
That's not going to help you with biological hazards.
Bring us over to Anthrax Island.
Wait, what do you mean, Scotland? You told me you had a plan.
Planned is a strong word.
I'm in the middle of actually nowhere. Oh my gosh, where are we?
Now that we're coming into the area surrounding...
Like, I genuinely hope that they actually kind of have it planned, and that they're just like, oh, well, they're pretending to not have it planned for, I don't know, clicks, I guess. It's a hope. Do be a true hope.
Surrounding Anthrax Island, we have to be especially careful. This place has a tiny population and makes the likelihood of running into the owners of Anthrax Island pretty high.
No problem with the neighbor.
No, we don't have a problem with it. Have you heard of, you know the island, do you?
Alright. Yes, I own it. Wait.
The fact, okay, there's no way that this isn't planned, because the fact that they run into the owners, like, almost immediately while they're just sitting there eating fish and chips, like, come on now.
Did you say?
You want the island? You want to see the contracts?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well come with us.
No, we're not going on.
So you trespass.
No, we're not
Nobody
going to.
said that.
In this video...
Yes, you did. You just said that you don't want to go there with him so that you can meet the owners and do it the legal way. You want to trespass. Wait.
I was being pretty dumb and telling the entire world that I was going to claim Anthrax Island by getting a load of people to sign a petition. And
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Bro, what are you doing? You're going to get yourselves and everyone else with you in trouble. Y'all are going to get the shit kicked out of you. This is Scotland.
I had no idea it was going to backfire like this so quickly. But how did these guys know my plan?
Bye.
This man has signed the petition to transfer the deed of ownership.
Who in your family owns it?
Alexa, record this.
Who's in there?
Wait, the owner?
Your uncle's in the pub.
The owner of Anthrax.
The fact that these guys are just being so chill with them so far, like, I feel like they're about to be, these guys are walking into being jumped. That is the only conclusion, that is the logical conclusion I can come to at this moment. Are they about to die?
Island.
They might die anyway because they're going to Anthrax Island, but still.
When we walk in.
Are you coming to meet the main man?
Are you coming to meet the mate? The way that they said it, are you coming to meet the main man? Yes, he's coming to meet the main man. He's about to go piss him right off.
First, wow, what a weird turn.
Not gonna lie to you, I don't believe them.
I think one was drunk.
Or they're all drunk. We've come to a random place, which is an hour and a half away from
Of course they're all drunk. It's Scotland. It's Nova Scotia, but better. Come the fuck on.
Straight, I believe it.
Apparently we've met the nephew of the owner of Anthrax Island and he's in this pub. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to confront this man, I'm going to tell him right to his face that Anthrax Island is ours. You got that?
Buddy, I don't know, like, I feel like he's about to just walk in there and get punched. If he doesn't get punched.
I'm looking for the owner of Anthrax Island, you know?
And after coming so far, I was suddenly face to face
He looks like an angry Ninja Turtle. Dude, that is not the this guy is not the guy that you want to fuck around with. This guy right here, this is not the guy that you want to walk up to and try to fudge with as if you're actually gonna, no, an old Scottish fella that looks like that is probably he's gonna pick you up by your ear and throw you into the lagoon. I don't know what this guy thinks he's doing.
away from claiming the island.
I am the rightful inheritor of Anthrax Island. What's your name?
What's your name?
Darata.
Where's your paperwork?
Paperwork. Have you not seen the amount of people who have signed this petition?
You're gonna have to fight through 50 soldiers who are to
Oh my gosh. If he is not surprised by the way that these fellas are reacting to this, I don't know what to tell him, because I cannot imagine. Like, I am somebody who really, really enjoys going and, like, exploring abandoned places, checking out historical areas, like, doing paranormal investigations and stuff. I love finding that kind of stuff. But there is not a single point in time where I would ever walk up to the owner and be this fucking disrespectful. Oh my god. Or act like this before I met the, like... This better be planned skits.
Do you want to sell the island?
We're gonna walk over there and slap you.
No.
You won't be shot. You're going to
You said it's illegal to shoot.
These guys were super angry and scary. They were threatening to shoot us if we trespassed on their island.
No shit, because of the way that y'all came in there acting. I'd probably threaten to shoot you too. I don't even own a gun, and I'd tell you I'm gonna shoot you.
So I thought it was time we got out of there fast. But there was one last thing I wanted to tell them before we left.
I'm going to go over to that island tomorrow, and I'm going to take it from you and your family by force. And I will do it right in front of you guys. I don't care.
The look on his face, he is about to blow. And I'm sorry, but you want Anthrax Island? You want a little massive land that is literally considered a biological hazard by the entire world? I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't even go there. I would be afraid to go there, okay? Not today, Satan.
And so, me and the crew left immediately to figure out how to take this man's island without him being able to stop us.
It's 5 a.m. I told them to their face I was going to take their island, but I didn't tell them when. They don't probably don't expect us to get there at 5 a.m.
Okay, so we're coming
I
up
told them to the
harbor.
face that I was going to take their island, but I didn't tell them when. Okay, Braveheart, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? They're either not going to care because you can't actually do anything, or you're going to get shot. It is legal for them to shoot you in Ireland, I'm pretty sure. Or Scotland, sorry. Yeah, Scotland, you can actually carry a gun. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
That we want to actually get onto the island.
It's finally happening. This is crazy. Just need to convince the captain to bring us as close as possible.
And the man has an Irish flag. See, this is why I keep mixing up Ireland and Scotland, is because one of this dude who we're watching is from Ireland, clearly, and he has the Irish accent, and I'm over here like, bud. And I mean, I kind of get it. I get it. Like, I fully understand being one of those little Irish fuckers that's going over there messing with the Scottish, because I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, the Irish are over here just jumping around, flip-flopping all over the place, going diddly-dee. And then there's a Scottish over there like, diddly-doo, motherfucker. No, there's no, you're gonna get hurt. And I get it, he's goofy, he's funny, whatever. Like, he gonna get hurt, he gonna get himself hurt. And I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm really not.
Are they going to stop us from taking it now, huh? How are they going to stop us? Which one? This one here? Anthrax, we're nearly there. Anthrax, just up ahead.
Oof. Oh my gosh, why would you jump out of the boat beside... Why? Why would you want to jump out of the boat beside Anthrax fucking Island? It's more likely to be in the water around the island. Like, the rain's gonna wash some shit away. It's gonna wash into the water line. Like, bro.
There she blows. This is our baby right here. Whoa, that was crazy.
It's our baby right here. Oh my land.
We're here, guys. We're
here. How do you feel being so close to it? This is weird, isn't it?
I got a head rush, to be honest.
Yeah.
Head rush.
We gotta move quickly, Dara.
Plenty of people come out, they want to see it, but this is about as close as, you know, we'll go, we'll take.
Yeah, no wonder there's a huge risk. The whole island is a biohazard.
Yeah, that's about it, I'm afraid. Close as you're gonna get.
Alright, we're Anthrax Island!
Dumbass. Are those even the right... Okay, quick question for anybody in the live chat. Are those even the right filters to put onto a mask to, like, be able to, like, filter out onto any type of mask to, like, be able to filter out biological stuff? Because I don't know if anthrax would be... Are they safe? And don't they have to, like... I'm not in this. Why? Why was I genuinely expecting that fucking flag to just go over and impale him as if it was a javelin? I know it's not gonna happen. Like, they wouldn't have put it up if that was gonna happen. Actually, maybe they would just because of the shock factor, but still.
I'm not too fond with jumping in, so please can you take us close to the shore?
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. I'm not too fond with jumping in. Yeah, I'll take you closer to the shore. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you be stupid like him. Fuck's sakes. I love that.
Elliot, come on. Like, honestly, we don't have any time. We need to go.
We had made it onto Anthrax Island, the most toxic and
Hold up.
dangerous island in the
That's not gonna seal right with his hair like that. Isn't that like, if I remember correctly, that's actually the reason that for a long time there were requirements for how you're supposed to like keep your hair and beard and stuff in the military, is because if you like have to put on certain protective equipment, it won't fully seal properly because of your hair. I'm probably wrong. I might be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure that that was the general reasoning.
world. Now
I'm likely wrong.
To do in order to
Don't hold me to anything. Like, do not take my word as fact. I am stupid. I am retarded. I'm not smart.
my empire.
Guys, it is taking us a long time to get here, but we are here through all adversity. We're not meant to be here. This is the most deadly island in the world. We can only be on here for a couple of minutes. And this life, it's not often you get handed.
Wait, if you're wearing proper protective equipment, then why would you only be able to be there for a grand total of 5 minutes? I feel like I'm being lied to.
If you want something, you gotta go get it, boys. We're about to claim our goddamn island.
You are not going to claim the island. You cannot claim what is not yours, which is already under legal ownership of somebody else, by planting a flag. Brother, no. Medieval law does not work. Otherwise, people would still be able to go throw a hatchet and say, "This my land now." Damn.
But something really, really weird happened to that island as soon as I uploaded that video.
Oh, the fire!
Matt, you want to come in?
Did somebody say island?
Yeah, glasses off.
Oh, yeah.
Someone found out.
Just listen, because apparently these guys get into a point where they think that somebody purposely lit up Anthrax Island to hide something. Doubtful.
Since we just put up a video about it, and they set fire to it. This island was way more
It's so
important
small.
than we thought, and someone was trying to hide it. So we went back to the island.
Just go back. We stayed overnight.
This is Anthrax Island. It's an island covered in toxic bacteria called anthrax.
Hey, that was really gross. I just blew my nose, and for some reason my snot smelled like perfume. What the fuck? Am I dying? Am I having a stroke? Is that what's happening?
That has a 90%
Okay.
chance of killing you if you breathe it in.
And this is my last bit of fresh air for the next 24 hours.
Because I'm going to spend the night here.
Oh my god.
Good luck, boys. I'll see you in 24 hours if you're not dead.
Oh my gosh. if they can only spend 5 minutes on the island with the equipment that they had originally, now they're using the exact same equipment that they had originally, but with slightly larger filters. Still, I'm not entirely sure if that's actually something that would be useful in, are they gonna die?
But instantly, I had a problem. I had cut my foot jumping off the boat and now had an open wound
Smart,
on an island
smart, smart. Go back to the boat.
Used as a biological testing site where they bombarded it with anthrax bombs. If any anthrax got into my cut, I could be in serious danger.
Not even just the anthrax, but what about all of the other biological testing that they did there that, you know, you don't know if all the bacteria and shit's gone? Hold up. They're just in a regular fucking tent. That isn't gonna protect them from shit. What the? Sir. Good sir. If I'm not certain of how well that filter mask is going to protect you, I am certain that that tent isn't gonna do shit. I don't know how to burst your bubble on this.
Oh, lad. You don't want anthrax in your lungs, and you definitely don't want it in a cut either.
Yeah, disinfect that.
No
ASAP.
shit, Sherlock.
But why would I come to such
I'm just
a
waiting for
dangerous
this guy to
place?
get
The government
gangrene.
have made several attempts to clean the island, but after a mysterious fire broke out last year as well, I believe it's still contaminated, and they're trying to hide it. And so I'm going to prove it by finding some evidence.
It's probably not contaminated anymore, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to risk it.
Let's go find out what they're hiding.
Now we wait.
There seems to be absolutely nothing on the island. Everything is just burnt. What the hell is this? I can't see a single bit of wildlife on the island. So we were told that the fire started on this side, and you can see where it's totally charred.
Of course it's totally charred.
I've just found this.
But dude, don't touch that. No, there is not going to be any wildlife on this island, and do not touch anything that is biological matter that is left behind. That
skull of a sheep here.
don't poke. Put it down.
Animals here.
Put it the fuck down. Of course, there's no living animals there. The entire fucking island's a biohazard. At least when I do that, it's actually because I have fucking autism and it helps me calm down. Right now, I'm just sitting here like, are you more retarded than I am? God damn.
Oh, wow. There's just bones and skulls everywhere. Okay, we need to find out where this fire started.
Dude.
So nobody knows how the fire started, but the locals on the mainland were terrified that the anthrax would go airborne and infect their villages. But since then, no one has come out to physically examine the island until now.
Gee, I fucking wonder why. I wonder why. Nobody's... Okay, people are too nervous to step foot on it. And you're over here playing with sheep skulls. You're gonna catch something.
Really odd to me. This is very, very burnt and charred here. This looks like a bonfire right here. But then there's just another one over here. One there, one just over here. Someone has built up 5 bonfires and put gasoline between them and tried to light them all up.
But you are not a fucking fireman, and I can guarantee that you cannot tell. That literally just looks like a pile of rocks. That is no bonfire pit. I know a bonfire pit when I see one. That's not a fucking bonfire pit. Bro.
Absolutely not an accident.
Now that we know that this was clearly intentional, we need to find out who started the fire.
Okay, that tent is not protecting them. I literally just seen grass behind them while they were disinfecting. I feel like these guys specifically are going to be the reason that a new worldwide outbreak happens. What the fuck?
And get them to admit that they're trying to hide that anthrax is still on the island.
Okay, Plague Rat, calm down.
On the mainland, we're going to do some investigating. Ellie, we need you to find out who started this fire.
Okay, we will find him, Dara, and we will interrogate him. Are you guys familiar with Grinyard Island?
We're gonna find them and we're gonna interrogate them. Bro, first off, it's their property. Why are you trying to interrogate anybody about anything? Second, these locals are probably going to be the least likely to talk to you ever.
Are you familiar
I
with
would
Grinyard
be.
Island? Well, you guys saw the fire?
Yeah, I saw the smoke from here, but
And you saw it too.
Spread like.
no idea how it started.
We saw it start.
You do get wildfires around here.
A wildfire? In Scotland? It's fucking cold here.
After hours of interviewing
A wildfire in Scotland? It's fucking cold here. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean that it can't get dry or have thunder and lightning. Did you guys check the weather patterns? Yeah, wildfire. It happens.
finally found someone,
Including
with
in
some
cold
important
places.
information.
So I don't know if you saw anything suspicious.
I'll tell you a good person to go and talk to, and you can tell him I sent Gary Ross. Ask Gary Ross who set fire to Grinyard Island. He works for the Grinyard estate.
And he'll know the answer.
Oh, whether he'll tell you the truth, I doubt it.
We now have a prime
I love
suspect
that.
for who started the
And he'll know the answer. Well, whether it'll tell you the truth, that's it. Well, guess what? He ain't gonna tell you the truth. He ain't gonna tell you shit. Duh. And I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's a wildfire. Wildfires happen on a regular basis. Wildfires happen in the rainforest. Fires are literally a part of most different plants' biological life cycle. Certain areas will quite literally purposely create the conditions that are specifically needed for a wildfire to start so that it can like burn off all of the dead stuff and regrow new stuff in the area. Okay, y'all should really do me a favor and just look up the life cycle of the rainforest real quick. Just do that for me. Okay.
fire. So while Ellie
You don't
and
have to
Kristen
do it
hunt him
right
down,
now. Finish
me
the
and Matt
video
have
first.
Another important job to do.
We're going to now go to loads of different locations on the island and test it for anthrax.
The only way to truly prove that they are hiding that this island is still infected with anthrax is
Once again, before I say anything, do not take anything I say as fact. I'm fucking stupid.
to test it ourselves.
You ready to go out and brave the anthrax again?
I guess so.
I'm kind of dehydrated. I'm about to do this. That was a bit silly. Okay, let's go.
We're about to massively increase the risk of being on this island right now. We're going to dig up 10 soil samples from the ground where
You know what? This is a good idea, genuinely, just so that they can get the samples and like find out whether or not it's still contaminated. But at the same time, you're just posing more and more risk to yourself.
anthrax spores can survive for hundreds of years, and digging them up, so it's sample 1, could release the spores into the air.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to be a friendly.
Love how they know that, but they don't know that they're probably wearing all the wrong
Gary's house is
equipment.
Literally through these bushes. This is literally straight out of a horror movie.
All right, let's go.
Quentin, this is spooky.
So it's sample
That's
2.
not straight out of a horror movie. That's just a farmyard. Girl, go lay down.
Sample 7. Sample 8.
To be fair, though, any farmyard is basically straight out of a horror movie. Like, let's be honest here. Any horror movie that features a farmyard literally just shows you a normal barnyard. Like, just is what it is, sadly, but you know.
2 more samples, we're nearly there. Sample 9. Just 1 more left.
The suspect's house. Suspect. So you suspect that he's the one that lit the fire, huh? Ladies. Please.
Yeah, right, hit us with the update.
This guy called Gary Ross, he works for the owner. We drove here and we've got to Gary Ross's house. We've just knocked on his door and we had a pretty awful interaction with Gary.
Gee, no wonder. You guys are literally just going up being nosy about his boss's place, like hanging around. The first interaction that these people ever had with you, you were literally trying to have a petition signed to get their land signed over to you. Like, you really think that you're going to have a positive interaction? You expect them to be nice, polite, and happy to see you whenever you show up? Like, no, babe. They're going to be over here like, no, get the fuck away from me. We don't want to talk to you.
We're just doing some investigating into the fire that happened like 6 months ago or so. We met your friend David down in Ullapool.
You can tell him I sent.
He sent us here and said that you knew what happened.
No, it's went on fire.
He said he doesn't know David. He doesn't know how the fire started. What caused it, do you know? Is it just like heat?
No idea.
People for miles could see the
What
fire.
caused it? Do you know? It was just like heat. It could have just been lightning. No idea. Honestly, I wouldn't tell you shit either. At a certain point, I'd be over here like, why are you trying to incriminate me? Get out of here. Quit being nosy, you fucking Nope, I'm
Gary
not gonna
said he
finish that.
couldn't see it, and he lives opposite. Did you witness the fire too? Or? No, you didn't see it. He's hiding something.
He sounds like a dirty liar.
And then he basically just told us to leave, and we shouldn't go.
He sounds like a dirty liar. He's not a dirty liar. He's probably just fucking annoyed that you people are showing up, being weird, interfering with his boss's land, coming over like literally demanding that you are now the new owners. Like, you didn't even buy it. Didn't even make an offer. Didn't say, oh no, I want to buy it. I am the rightful heir. I'd rightfully give you my left foot.
Owners personally? Or do you know their names? Or
I'll tell you.
is it all like secretive and stuff?
Yeah, none of your business, really.
It's none of your business, really. Yeah, that's.
It was Gary. I think he did it for.
Hell yeah. I love that. I love the locals, man. Like, I genuinely love the fucking locals. Like, at the end of the day, they're right. It is none of their business. Like, they ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Why are you all interested in what the, like, no. No.
Tell us.
Now we know we aren't going to get a confession from the mainland. The samples are my last hope to uncover the truth, which leaves me with only one choice. Collect the final sample from the spot where the biggest anthrax bomb was set off to make sure I get the best results. Alright.
I don't know how, like, you're probably, if you're not dead by now, if you're still, like, not infected and alive after the complete and utter lack of protection that you have given yourself the entire way through this, there's no anthrax on the island, sir.
Way up to the bomb site.
We're not close enough to die, which is great, but Matt and Dara are definitely in danger.
Dory looks completely
They're not in any danger at this point, because if they were, they've already been there for how long? They would be dead.
The grass is kind of patchy and dead. Entering the most anthrax-ridden spot in the entire world. This is crazy. I'm now standing in the exact spot where they would have dropped the anthrax bomb. I might be the only one who stood here in about 100 years. It might seem stupid I'm risking my life like this, but I'm doing it for a good reason. A year ago, I made a viral video about the island that proved to 10 million people just how easy it could be.
Yes, dear, we know.
I think they're trying to cover it up. And
why do you think they're trying to cover it up?
It's time I get this.
Why on earth would you think that anything is happening other than it was a natural wildfire?
Last sample. Sample
yes,
10.
get your soil sample and get the fuck out of there.
That's it. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. With the final sample collected,
I think it's hilarious that they actually think that this little fucking tent flap is gonna protect them from anthrax.
On this anthrax-ridden island.
Yeah, chug some water.
What have we got to do? Right, what's the next steps?
Survive the night,
Right.
wait for a pickup, send off all the soil samples to a lab, and get them tested for anthrax.
And don't die.
Man, I am so tired.
This tent is not fucking okay, if they're not infected by anything by the morning, there's no anthrax. As windy as this shit is, like, no.
Or we just inhaled a ton of anthrax.
Or
We survived the night. Now we needed to get off the island.
you're perfectly fucking fine. There's nothing there anymore. You're overreacting about a fucking typical wildfire caused by lightning conditions, which is a common thing in Scotland. Dry grass plus lightning equals fire.
But our boat was nowhere to be seen. We had taken down our safe zone and were standing outside in all the anthrax.
What safe zone? There was no safe zone. There was never a safe zone. If there was a safe zone, it was non-existent. If there is no safe zone, that is reality.
I was beginning to question if coming to the island was too reckless, but thinking about what we learned so far, it was clear someone needed to get answers, and it might as well be me.
Why? Because you seen a rock pile? And some burnt grass. Cool. Yeah, they're not dead. I can guarantee that they likely didn't have the right type of masks. They're just in painter suits. That's not gonna give you any kind of biological protection. Like, their hands are open. They have open cuts. Like, there was nothing on this island. Otherwise, they wouldn't be dead. Otherwise, they wouldn't be live.
Our 10 samples. It was now time to send it to the lab. Now, sending samples of anthrax to a lab is not only extremely difficult to do as a normal citizen, but it's very expensive. But eventually, I did find a lab that would take the soil, and all I had to do was post it.
Do you need it to get there tomorrow?
Oh, why not?
Starting where we left off.
Okay, whoa. So, the locals were concerned that the anthrax was going to go into the air because of the fire. You are currently concerned that there may be anthrax on your suit and on your camping equipment. Correct or incorrect? Now, my question here is, what in the actual fuck makes you think that it is safe to burn that goddamn suit or keep your camping equipment? Am I the crazy one? And you should probably do something with that jacket that you've been wearing the entire time that you were on the island too. I'm gonna be quiet now.
Fire purposefully, but the question is why? And is it because their island is still a threat to public safety and is fully covered in anthrax? So I'm gonna
No.
It's going to take 7 days for the lab results to come back, which is weirdly the same amount of time it takes anthrax symptoms to show up.
Yeah, hopefully we're not infected with anthrax right now. Sorry, Ellie. The results have just come back from the lab. I'm nervous. I'm scared. This is the truth. Anthrax test report has come back. I'm going to click directly into the.
Oh my gosh, just open it.
What happens? Man, my heart is beating like crazy.
I'm scared. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh. Anthrax free.
Anthracis not found on the 10 soil samples from various locations across the island.
Guess who fucking knew it? Otherwise, I wouldn't even be able to go there in the first place.
That's so weird. I can't believe it. No anthrax. It is done. They burnt it all away.
They burnt it all away.
They didn't burn it all away, you... So, anthrax is a biological bacterium mold. It is a type of mold. It comes in spores, okay? It will die in specific cold weather climates. Like, if it freezes away and it doesn't, like, come back to life in the spring, you know it's not gonna come back. It probably just naturally died off in the area because, let's be honest here, Scotland isn't exactly known for being warm enough to... Oh, dear Lord.
Now you know the truth.
The truth is they've covered up this deadly island, but maybe there's another one out there, even deadlier.
That was one of the most dangerous places to ever.
So I genuinely thought that I was stupid. I thought that I was dumb. Compared to these guys, no. But this is not the worst part of... Alright, let's see if I can find it. Yep, this is where we want to go. Hey, honey. What are you up to? You gonna make some food? I was thinking about doing the same thing. I was gonna take my stream camera down, take it into the kitchen with me after I would make it bigger and go make some eggs. I'll do that after you get your foodies and stuff, though. I know you don't like being on camera. Mwah. Nice. That was like a 6. That was nice. And because it's above a 4, I don't have to excuse myself. Hell yeah.
Thing that they read, then
I don't believe everything.
Then ground news is for you.
So you can go to ground.news/Darata.
Or scan the QR code to subscribe yourself.
No free advertising.
It was a bit crazy. Deadly.
Skeletons that have been infected with the world's deadliest bacteria.
Dead Man's Island.
90% chance of killing you if you get infected.
But are these stories true? No one knows, as the government have banned access.
Yes, those stories are true. Dead Man's Island was used as a dumping site for people with the Black Plague. And you guys are about to walk into a biohazard. Good job.
To this mysterious and deadly island that I'm planning to sneak onto.
Fucking
Find
dumbass.
evidence of human bones on the island to prove that the government are hiding the bodies from us.
The government's not hiding the bodies from you. They're not hiding the bodies from you. You are restricted from going there for your own protection, you stupid motherfucker. Because do you know how long the bacteria from the Black Plague can live inside of your bones? You do realize that if those bodies were to actually be studied, identified, moved, and brought back to the mainland and given to their families, guess what? We would have another outbreak. There would be another outbreak of the Black Death. Do you want that, sir? But no, the government's hiding the bodies from us. It's all being hidden. It's not being hidden. It's common knowledge. Otherwise, you wouldn't know about it in the first place.
Bones over there. If you go over to there, you can see bones and that.
Buried lots and lots of bones out there. Let's see if these rumors are true.
Dead Man's
It's
Island
not a
is
rumor.
basically this weird little outcropping of marshland somewhere in this direction. Are we going to be able to see anything?
You're not proving anything.
You can see it? All right.
But that the history books are right.
Definitely can't see any bones from there. Is that some?
Peter, back me up here.
We struggled to identify what was on the island, and so we needed to get a
Peter, please back me up here. They're not proving anything other than the correctness of history books in Australia. Am I wrong?
I don't know enough about it.
Dead Man's Island is documented as a place that they dumped Black Plague victims.
Okay, then if it's documented as that, then why is this...
They keep saying it's a rumor and they have to prove that the government's hiding the bodies.
I don't think it's something you really have to prove if it's documented.
That's what I mean. You're the history man. You tell me. I don't care. You're the history man. You tell me. Okay.
a lot closer. And so I asked this guy.
Have you been out there?
No one goes out there. You can't.
How come?
You're not allowed. It's illegal.
I asked countless people to take me.
Is it a little bit much that I just look at my boyfriend like, you're the history man, you tell me?
I was pointed in the direction of some shady people, but even they were hesitant.
Right, that, mate. That's why you're going to go over there and come up with a Black Death, mate.
But after some negotiating...
Listen, £50 a piece we're taking. £50 a piece we're taking.
Grab the cash for you guys.
Go on then, go for it, go on.
I think we found a way to possibly get onto the island.
50 quid?
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
This
50 quid.
And he's going to take me for a ride. Straight off the bat, Jay starts thundering it out towards Dead Man's Island.
That is bad.
That's not...
I wasn't sure which island was which, but Dead Man's was almost in my grasp.
No, it's not.
Okay.
As I mentioned, not only is Dead Man's completely forbidden to step onto, but it is notoriously hard to get to. So me and Jay weave through more surrounding islands which you can't land on either, and so we...
No, because of the risk. And a lot of them you probably can't land on because there isn't any actual land. It's just sinky marsh and quicksand.
There it was.
That's not...
As we approached, I thought, damn, it was easy getting to this infected plague island.
That's
But
not
as you
even...
can probably guess, this is where things go wrong, because Jay had other plans. That's right, Jay just kind of does a U-turn away from Dead Man's Island. And what I should have realized right there is he never had any intention of bringing me to the island.
Of course he didn't.
Take like a kind of a close look at it.
Instead, he wanted to teach me a lesson. This man starts driving wildly.
Dude.
And just as I slowly realize that I've been scammed and
This
I'm
is
on the back
fudging
of a jet
hilarious.
ski with a maniac, Jay decides he doesn't need...
I wonder, because Dead Man's Island is so close to the main shore, and where there are literally bones like being washed out into the quicksand, would you be able to find some of the Black Plague bones after like storms washed up on the shore? Just a question.
Need me on it.
Oof.
Oh no. That's right, this scumbag has just thrown me into the water with all my equipment in my pocket. I am
Why am I not surprised?
seething in anger right now, guys.
You can go ahead and be angry, but everywhere you go, you completely disrespect the locals and act like their common practices are retarded, so... You kind of deserved it. Let's be real. You're an asshole to everybody everywhere you go. You deserved that.
This smile on my face is hiding the anger I feel right now.
Now you learned your lesson. Don't just trust random people and don't go around being weird and rude to locals. Asking if you can go places that they clearly forbid you from going.
This is not good, guys. Scammed, and I've broken a $350 microphone.
Seems like even a scumbag like Jay was afraid to go to Dead Man's Island. And so honestly,
Uh,
I wasn't sure what to do.
I'd be afraid too, to be honest. I really would. Like, that's some scary shit. Man, that was a good burp. Honestly, I'm getting a little bit hungry. So, what should we do, Sassy Squad? Should I just end it here, or should I keep going and wait for a little while and then go get my food in a minute? Should I bring you guys with me to go get foodies? I mean, I could always just leave y'all alone here with the dogs. That would be fine. I feel like that wouldn't be too much of a big deal, honestly. The doggos are kind of... yeah. Anyways. These are really good. I still can't believe, like, I'm having the worst type of trouble trying to, like, figure out how he gets those so perfectly layered. I really am. I'm having so much trouble trying to figure out how he gets these drinks so perfectly layered, and they are really good. So, I think I'm going to end it here. I will be back very shortly. I'm going to finish drinking my vitamin liquor, and I'm going to get some food.